So, howdy, Lurchites. Well, I've just been recording for 20 minutes with the mic flopping around outside the helmet. I gotta stick it in the right spot and just do that, Mike. Oh, whatever. Yeah, that was howdy, Lurchites. This is intro. This is going to be intro. I've been riding around for half an hour talking about lots of stuff. And the mic has not been in my helmet. It's been hanging out the end, out the back. And I just was yakking away. Man, a lot of catching up to do. I talked about a lot of cool stuff. So I just ran along and I heard it smacking up against the, I heard something banging up against my helmet. I thought, what the heck is that? It's not, it doesn't seem like, you know, a button on my coat, or sometimes they'll do that, but I reached back and there was the mic. So you haven't heard anything I've said, so let me see if I can do this. Oh yeah, I think we are still recording. Yes, we are still recording. Okay, so first things first, howdy, and thanks for tuning in. And motovlogging has its challenges. I don't know, what the heck was I talking about? I told you about barley. I told you about Irish whiskey. How Irish whiskey and Scotch whiskey both use malting barley, and how Prohibition killed Irish whiskey. Because their big market was the U.S., and then the U.S. dried up, and a bunch of their distilleries went out of business. And I got to that because I was showing you some hailed barley and saying it was in malt. It's malting barley, but because of our climate here, we have only a certain window to get the crop off. There's only 2 months, 3 months. I mean, it seems short, but 3 months that is guaranteed no frost. So then, you know, early September we can get and June, July, August. Yeah, 3 months, I guess. 2.5 maybe, 3.5 maybe. Where do I want to go here? So, and the other thing, hopefully the audio is okay. Excuse me, I recorded I videoed a fireworks show I put on last weekend. And I had the Wi-Fi app because I wanted to frame the shot and then not start recording. I wanted to be away from the camera, and I needed to be lighting fireworks and, you know, that sort of thing. So I filmed it all, and I filmed it all in high frame rate, so that I could do some slow-mo. I did 1080 120, so I could do some slow-mo and some creative things. And so I get the video in, I put it in my computer, and I listen to it. And there's this odd background noise. it's I don't know what you call it. It's it's helicopter noise. So I googled it, funny noise or whatever. I don't know. And apparently, apparently, if you have the app on the Hero 4, and mine's a Hero 4 Black. On the Hero 4, if you have the Wi-Fi on using the internal mic, is what they've said. I watched another video that had a bunch of tests, you know, scenarios, and kind of showed. So there's this interference, so it's electronic interference between the Wi-Fi card, the one that broadcasts Wi-Fi, and the mic. On the inside, it's not audible. Like if you're like sitting there, you can't hear it. But the one site I was on, the one YouTube video I watched, had an external mic on, and there wasn't the sound. So I'm using an external mic in my helmet, and hopefully I'm still going to put it up, and you can think, man, that's annoying, but at least you'll know. I watched a channel, a guy, a DIY fixing or something, and he does all these things, but he took the GoPro apart, and he said at the beginning, this will void your warranty, so it's at your own risk, it's not my fault, void your warranty. Anyway, so he popped it all apart and undid some screws, and then he had bought some copper tape, and he isolated the microphone and the Wi-Fi card, and it cured it. But I think, holy man, I'll just use an external mic or fine motor skills aren't my forte sometimes. So I think I'd just work around it. And I'm surprised. I don't know if it's hardware. I don't know how they'll fix it. The other than it's a very steady noise. So I have the Creative or the Move Studio Platinum package or whatever it's called. I forget. And it has SoundForge, and I was hoping I could, because it's very repetitive and it's the same tone all the time. I was hoping that I could use SoundForge to edit that out, because you'd think that the program or the computer would be able to pick that up and just edit all that out and leave everything else, leave it call it background noise. But I don't know how to do that. And I tried Googling it. I Googled edit out helicopter noise, GoPro, Hero, blah, blah, blah. And Google kind of freaks out when you put a whole bunch of stuff in your search. But yeah, I just, all it came up was helicopter noise and GoPro 4. Hero 4, so... what else do we want to talk about? I went down to Yellowstone. I have a bunch of pictures. I don't have much for video. I took some underwater shots in a swimming pool and a hot tub. With my daughter, and I took some underwater shots in the video in Yellowstone Lake. which is kind of cool because it's a really clear lake, but you still can't. It's nothing like. I went to Maui. I got engaged in Maui, and we went scuba diving in Maui. And the water there is insane how clear it is. You can see, well, underwater, 100 feet, you know, is kind of your, well, 130, I guess, is your limit for depth if you're an advanced diver. And when you're at the top and you can see 130 feet down, that is craziness for a lot of diving. So it's pretty insane, but so that's kind of the extreme side of it. And then so I don't know, Yellowstone you'd probably see, if you were diving, you'd probably see 30, 40 feet, which would be okay, but I don't think there's anything to see in Yellowstone. There might be. I went to Bighorn Canyon, which is in kind of southeastern Montana. Took some pictures there. So I was going to throw up a slideshow. This is some of the land we farm here. I was going to throw up a slideshow of, I guess, it just, I don't know. I was trying to do something cool, but all I can think of, I can't, that's kind of why I'm late. I want to make it pop. I want to make it shabam, you know. like back 4080 ADV, frickin' Vintage he has some cool editing stuff. He's lots of music and so I like his videos. But anyways, I wanted to do something like that. I'm gonna be famous like Vintage, but I just don't have enough cool stuff. I have pictures. I don't know. I wanted to do video of swimming in some lake or something and have, you know, I don't know what I want, but anyways, some slow-mo, my daughter's splashing in the water. Excuse me. But I don't have any of that. I bought a harness for my dog, one of those GoPro harnesses, and we put it on him and he went crazy. He was just trying to eat it. So I think, he's a puppy though, so I think that's probably maybe par for the course. I'll have to train him on it a bit. But then he's not the biggest water dog yet. So we'll see. He does run around lots, crazy. Runs around. Oh, and this, make sure it's still on. This is the ram mount that fell off that one video where I crashed the drone. I don't know, it's still on, so I don't know why it fell off. I put a book on it this time for a couple days to stick the thing back on. So I don't really know why it fell off, but I'm using the app, the Wi-Fi app, because I wanted to frame it with the camera, you know, running on my head, so I can frame the level. And this thing does allow me to tilt it more, so I can actually get it level, which is a good thing. That's what I wanted. My only worry, I'll find out when I upload the video or download it off the card or whatever. I will find out whether it shakes more. I'm worried it's going to shake a little more than, because it's longer, and it's, you know, it's good. It gives more range of motion, but it's longer and it kind of vibrates. I felt like it kind of vibrated. So, oh yeah, this is a field. Actually, this is kind of why I came down here. Yeah. So this is peas. field peas, and all the peas, pretty well all the peas, go to India. They look like garden peas, except they ripen like that. I don't know what, I've never had garden, I've always picked them, I guess, before they've actually ripened, but they're a little different. They taste the same, they taste really good, so when they're right at the perfect time, you have this giant garden of peas, and you can be out here you can definitely get your fill of peas. You can, I've been out here for an hour one day, not this year, but the previous year, eating steady. I mean, you don't eat like, if you're eating cake for an hour, that'd be a lot of cake. But that's not, it's not maybe, a small bowl of peas is how long it takes you to pick them and do all that stuff. But yeah, you can certainly get your fill of peas, so I usually do that. But yeah, it's pretty weedy. And we desiccate them. We spray them with Roundup or glyphosate. We spray them with glyphosate. We don't actually buy Roundup. We buy another variety of glyphosate. And it just, see, there's the green, there's so much brown, that's the color you harvest at, but then there's this other green stuff and the weeds. So the glyphosate kills the weeds and then kills the green plant, and then it dries down faster, so you can harvest faster. But yeah, that one's gonna be a while. It was kind of a dirty field to begin with. Yeah, that's basically it. I don't know, I guess I'll keep this recording's gonna be, as long as the battery doesn't go dead, this recording will be probably an hour.